let's get into this reading. Pisces, Capricorn, and Aries. Let's see. I feel like there was a relationship, but there's a third party person, or you're moving on from a Capricorn and you're going to a Aries, or vice versa. That's the energy I'm picking up on. What do we have for Pisces, Capricorn, and Aries? So we got Aries, fire sign. What do we have for this Aries? Commitment with this Aries, unpredictable outcome, dealing with anger issues, having sudden insights. So if you're dealing with this Aries, someone's dealing with an Aries and unpredictable outcomes. There could be fights. There could be you having sudden insights like, this isn't the person for me. You see this lightning. When this Aries get mad, it alters reality, or it alters like storms or tornadoes. It says storm's wrath. So like when this Aries get mad or they show their wrath, it could show up in the lightning. It could show up in the they are fire signs. So lightning got stuff to do with fire. When stuff is set, when stuff is lit by lightning, it could set on fire like a tree. It could burn something down. So something you could be planting or something. We have secret truths emerge, trust inner sense, embrace your shadow. So with this Aries, you have to embrace your shadow. Like, make plans in silence. If you're it says you're in an unpredictable outcome, dealing with anger issues, having sudden insights. It says make plans in silence. So if you have to get away from this Aries, don't tell nobody that will tell this Aries. You need to get away from this person, is what I'm getting. You could be married to this person. There's definitely somebody in a relationship with this Aries that is going through domestic violence. Trigger warning. This Aries is gambling their lifestyle. They have problems with addiction. They could be gambling their finances. They could be gambling their money. You know how the street boys be gambling. Loses touch with reality, change their mind often. This goes with those addictions. They could be popping pills and they lose touch with reality. And this is why you have unpredicted outcomes, dealing with anger issues, having sudden insights that this person might kill you or unalive you. You could be having thoughts like that, or you could be having dreams that this person is going to unalive you. This Aries could be carless at this moment because they're gambling with their finances. They could have gave their car up to get some drugs, or to shoot dice or something. But after all this, you're open to getting together, willing to trust this person again. You're interested in this person after all this. Okay, so after all this, you're interested in this person. Let's see what we got. So you could have a baby with this person, or you're welcoming a baby with this person. Love on the brain, talking often, feeling all the feels. Even though this person did all this to you, y'all fight a lot. Like I said, it could be because this person is popping pills, doing drugs, and it could have altered their personality, made them a certain type of way. It's like you see right through that because of how this person used to be. You have love on the brain. Yeah, we got sipping. So they could be sipping on something. They could be drinking that shit that get them higher than a kite. Head over here is falling in love, intense emotions. So yeah, you are swept up over this Aries. You are swept up over this Aries. Spirit is telling you to keep it player. Don't just fuck with this Aries. Don't just fuck with this Aries. Don't just fuck with this Aries. So what do we have for this Capricorn? Who is this Capricorn? Who is this Capricorn? Spirit, please. So okay, so this Aries could have left you for a Capricorn because they don't bump heads. Even though he be all high and shit, they don't bump heads. Maybe these two people do the same thing. They both do drugs. But he definitely cheated on you with a Capricorn. He left you hanging. I can't pick up the damn cards. He turned his back on you for a Capricorn. And he's going to get karma for it. Then we got physical abuse. So this goes back to where when he was abusing you, bullying you, sexual abuse, physical abuse, toxic parents. This could have came from because he has toxic parents or he got abandoned. What's the relationship with this Aries and this Capricorn? So they do the same thing. They do the same thing. Look. Toxic lifestyle. They do the same thing. This is a Jezebel spirit. This Capricorn. All they do is have sex, pop pills, get high, sell weed if they do that. He gonna end up missing you. He's gonna end up missing you. When he go through one of them withdrawals, he gonna be like, damn, I missed the person that was always there. Because while he's going through withdrawals, this Capricorn is going to be high. He's going to be trying to get himself back together because he missed the relationship with you. The sex don't even feel right with this Jezebel spirit. The sex don't feel right. He could have went off and fucked this Capricorn because he was high. Yeah, he's fucked up over you. Fucked up over you. It's a love spell. It's a whole love spell. He got trapped in a love spell because he was doing you wrong. He having mental breakdowns around his wingmans, around his friends and shit. Talking to them about you like, damn, I miss my girl. I miss this Pisces. But it's a red flag. It's a red flag. He could be having dreams about you. It's a red flag because he still got options, babe. He still got options. Spirit is telling you to love yourself. Love yourself. This person is fucked up over you, feeling like shit. They can't get out the bed. They using drugs to cope. Like I said, popping pills. He probably got somebody pregnant. He probably got this Capricorn pregnant. Those are the karmic ties with this Capricorn. He's losing sleep because he ain't around you. In depth, all his money going to this Capricorn and this baby for treating you, for being a jackass to you. There could be a funeral. This person could overdose off these pills. With funeral, with coping, losing sleep, feeling like shit. But Spirit's telling you don't fall for that shit. Spirit is telling you right now, do not fall for that shit. Ooh, baby. But you did say at the beginning that you was willing to trust this person again. Spirit is telling you not to trust this person again. Why do you trust this person? Because when you was single and you didn't think nobody wanted to be with you, they came along and they spent time with you. They got to know you. They was really, really nice. It's like you're remembering when y'all first met. And that's stuck on you. That's the first impression you got of them. That's a core memory. And you'll always remember that. You had a good time. But it turned toxic. And it was never toxic until they start doing these drugs. But at the same time, he's a karmic. There's a third party. This relationship is a lesson. He's a karmic, babe. He's a karmic. You're chained to this person. Unhealthy attachment. You're weighed down by this person. Weighed down by the responsibility that he takes. The responsibility that he brings with you. You have to be a woman that you never knew existed to keep this person to stay with you. This person is looking to explore. They got kinky ways. They got fantasies and fetishes, sexually open. They're looking for someone to have sex with. Or that's you. That's your energy. Like, you're still dealing with this Aries because you want to have sex with somebody. In Pisces, you're in the water sign energy with them Scorpios and them Cancers. So I understand. You want to have sex. And you found your other fish. You found the person you're looking for. Like, he sexually pleases you. And that's what you want to do. You want to continue to have sex with this person. They shower you with affection. Like I said, that first time y'all met, they showered you with affection. But it was for personal gain. They wanted the same thing. Just like they wanted with this Capricorn. This Aries does things for their personal gain. And you're also saying, like, when I first got with Aries, I wanted to have sex with them too. That was our deal. We was never supposed to be more than what it was, but we ended up making it more than what it was because we fucked with each other. And he went and he branched off and he found somebody else, but I'm okay with that because I still want to have sex with him. It's just a sexual thing. But you're losing money because you spending your money on things to make yourself accessible to this person. If you don't look a certain type of way, if you don't smell a certain type of way, if your house doesn't represent your relationship a certain type of way, if you're not cooking, if you're not buying him things also, in this situationship, you're losing money because you have to play this role in this Aries life when y'all still having ups and downs. It's not like this is your person or you're committed to this person. He's not having sex with no one else. You're still having ups and downs with this person. It's like you're going to have to go to court. You're going to have to file some type of fake paperwork to get a restraining order from this Aries, because they're not going to stop putting their hands on you. You're going to be fed up with this. You're going to get tired of them putting their hands on you to the point where you're hitting yourself in the head. You're not having it. You're frustrated with this shit. But even though this Aries moved on to a fucking Capricorn, that's a rebound. That's a rebound, baby. That's a rebound. Y'all are Bonnie and Clyde, but not for real. Y'all ride or die. It's y'all against the world. That's how you feel. You just want the abuse to stop. That's what you could have been telling yourself. Us against the world. Us against the world. I'm gonna ride till I die with this Aries. The whole time he was abusing you. And then you got fed up. And then you got fed up. And you looking for a new boo. Now you looking for a new boo. So I knew you wasn't gonna stay in that relationship, because staying in that relationship was just like keep running into a brick wall. You was not gonna prosper for that. Time was ticking for you to get out of this relationship. You know, it was only a matter of time for you to get out of this relationship, leave this Aries alone. We already know what's gonna happen to Aries. He's gonna miss you, because even though it was a sexual relationship, I feel like you have feelings for him, yes. And that's why it lasted so long. But hopefully this Aries get out of these drugs. Hopefully this Aries, pull back from that. So I'm gonna pull we already know the outcome for Pisces. You're gonna find a new boo. You're gonna get fed up with that bullshit. Him coming back, being on and off and with this person, hot and cold with this person being hot and cold with you, and always putting their hands on you when they high or when they fed up or when they're going through withdrawals. You're gonna get tired of that shit. You're gonna put an OP on this person. You're gonna find a new lover. What's gonna happen for this? What's gonna happen for this Capricorn? What's gonna happen for this Capricorn? This Capricorn gonna get justice. They gonna get off them drugs. This Capricorn gonna be fucked up over this Aries. Fucked up over this Aries. Why? Because he's gonna leave her too. He's gonna leave her too. Okay, he's gonna be fucked up over this Aries because he's still gonna be fucking with this Pisces before everything ends with this Aries and this Pisces. So he's gonna go back and forth because he's not a divine masculine. What's gonna happen for this Capricorn? What's the outcome for this Capricorn? This Capricorn gonna start praying to God, or someone's gonna start praying for this Capricorn. It says she gonna start praying because she gonna start feeling like shit. doing these drugs, losing sleep. She gonna start praying because she gonna start feeling like shit. So after this Aries leave this Capricorn, backstab, cheat, leave her in pain, play mind games on this Capricorn also, and love bomb this Capricorn also, and leave them hanging for this Pisces. Because like I said, they're going to have an off and on relationship. She's going to find romance. This Capricorn is going to find romance. They're going to get pregnant and they're going to love their child. We got sex addiction, but this is only going to be with the person they're married to. They're going to get married and they're going to have a lot of sex. They're going to get married and they're going to have a lot of sex. That's what's going to happen to this Capricorn. Pisces is going to move on and have a good relationship with someone else. Last but not least, let's see what's going to happen for this Aries. Hopefully they clean themselves up. Hopefully, they get off these drugs. Hopefully they don't unalive themselves because they're going through withdrawals or anything. What's going to happen with this Aries? Spirit, what's going to happen with this Aries? What's the outcome for this Aries? Round and round, they gonna get triggered by drugs, and this is going to be a lesson. They're going to have a complete cycle with drugs. They're going to go round and round with these drugs until they apologize to this woman for having options. Did Aries have options before he started the drugs? Yeah, he would cheat with his best friend. He would sleep around. He would go on 2 men's, get in trouble with the police with his best friend. What's going to be the outcome? So Aries is going to go through triggers, going to go through lessons with, substances until he apologized for having options to this person. He's going to feel ashamed for having sex with this Capricorn because she was a Jezebel spirit. This person is going to be depressed. They're going to go through some spiritual warfare before they could get married. They're going to try to reach out to a tarot reader, but they're going to be blocked. For being a jackass. Yeah, this person was a thug. This Aries was a thug. They police all in their business with their best friend. They would run from the police with their best friend. Now they feeling like shit. You might get some bad news about this Aries. Like I said, they might overdose off these drugs. This Aries is going to be looking up these two women, this Pisces and this Capricorn, on secret accounts because he's going to be blocked from his personal account. This Aries is going to lose a lot of money. They're going to go through a mental breakdown. But after all this, they're going to get justice. It's going to make them a little crazy, but they're going to get justice. They're going to get justice. So that's good. Because all this happened because they have childhood wounds. Like we said earlier, they got toxic parents. They got abandoned. So, Aries, focus on self-love. You have spiritual gifts. These are just memories that you went through with this Pisces and this Capricorn. They're going to just turn into memories. They're not going to be something that you have to dwell on and make yourself feel bad for doing these things, because it all happened for a reason. So yeah, Aries, you're going to be good. You're going to go through it for a little bit, but then you're going to get yourself out of that. You're going to get yourself out of that. And it's not going to be a massive regret anymore. You're going to look at it like, oh, it was a part of life. I'm better. I'm clean. And I'm thankful. That's exactly how you're going to look at it. So if you like this reading, Pisces, Capricorn, and April. I said April. Pisces, Capricorn, and Aries. Give a like, comment, subscribe. Turn that post notification. Comment your zodiac sign. Let me know how this resonates in a comment section. If this video resonates with someone that you feel like it resonated with, leave this in their inbox. Deuces.